Hello everyone, my name is Mikey, and welcome to a little show that I like to call Mikey Reviews. The show where I review your favorite cartoons, TV shows, or movies to see if they still hold up. To start off, let's look at Animaniacs. When I was a kid, I was a huge Animaniacs fan, which is why I'm adding it to the list. So let's get ready, let's get set. Here is my review on Animaniacs. You know, I was pondering the other day. My friends and I are children of the 90s, and we're going through all the awesome things we got to experience, including some fun TV shows. I brought up that there is something missing from this generation. It seems as if most cartoons or kids shows today are just lame. I was wondering if I was just saying this because I grew up, but everyone agreed and said there is one show that's proof of that: Animaniacs. I started watching this show again, and the interesting thing is, as kids, this show was non-stop in the last department. Now, as grown-ups, it seems like it actually got better. We never realized how much this show was not meant for the kids as well as the adults as well. Animaniacs is a show that pushed the limits, had great pop culture humor, was great in animation, and had the most memorable side characters. Yakko, Wacko, and Dot are three God knows what they were created for a new cartoon, but when they brought chaos and anarchy to the Warner Brothers studio, their films also seemed to make no sense, so they were locked away in the Warner Brothers tower to never be released. But every day they do what they can to escape and have adventures. They have a psychiatrist named Dr. Scratch and Sniff, who is trying to figure out what they are and how they think. They are also constantly chased by the security guard, who is trying to protect the head of the Warner Brothers studio from the three crazy little things. We also have several side characters, starting with Pinky and the Brain, two lab mice. Brain does the same thing every night as he tries to take over the world with his insane goofy sidekick, Pinky, whose head isn't screwed tight enough. Mindy and Buttons. Mindy is a child who constantly always manages to escape her house and get into a mega amount of trouble, while her poor dog Buttons is behind taking all the hits to protect her. Chicken Boo, a giant chicken of many clever disguises. Katie Kaboom, our hormone crazy teenager who loses her temper just a bit too easy and always turns into a giant monster. Rita and Run, a stranded cat and dog. Rita sings, and Run thinks she's a cool dog. Slappy Squirrel and her nephew Skippy. She's an old cartoon star who's a bit cranky with the way cartoons are made nowadays. Flavio and Marita, two high-class hippos enjoying the city life. Minerva Mink, quite the looker, who is looking for her true love. Mr. Skullhead, who always takes the most random hits for Yakko, Wacko, and Dot. And of course, the Goodfeathers, based off the Goodfellas, three pigeons who are trying to be cool with the city and claim their territory. Animaniacs is such a classic cartoon. It broke my heart that this show was somehow cancelled. I don't know why it was. It brought great laughs and a fun spin-off with Pinky and the Brain. There are extremely clever jokes to pick a favorite skit to someone to ask you if you'd rather be in love or have millions of dollars. It's just too hard to pick. Yeah, I'm a crappy romantic, you know. But Animaniacs is a show that I sincerely miss. If you ever get the chance to see it, please take it. It is so funny to see all the jokes that you laughed as a kid, then grow up to get the real meaning behind it. Until next time, this is Mikey, signing out. Take us home, Wacko, Yakko, and Dot.